Hello, this is Eric at the Prince George Ford Pre-Owned Supercentre, and we're taking a look at the 2014 Ford Focus in an SE trim. The Focus is an excellent little vehicle if you're just looking for something to cruise around town in or commute to work, whatever you want. It's cheap on fuel, it's compact, it's got a bug deflector on the front, so that's pretty nice, and recently detailed, so it's nice and clean. But let's take a look inside. So first, looking at the back, it is a hatchback, so you do have a bit more storage space, as well as having this nice privacy lid for when the hatch is down so people can't look in at your purchases. And of course, you can always expand the space by folding down the back seats, so you do have quite a bit of room in this small vehicle. Then looking in the back seat, you do have a full leather interior, which is black with this sort of dark red burgundy-ish color, which looks really nice actually. I'm a big fan. And in the center, you have fold-out armrests with two cup holders, as well as a 12-volt in the center and these sort of cubbies here by the door. This vehicle does also come with a remote start, so on those cold days, you don't have to go out and get into a cold car. But looking in the front, you have power windows, power mirrors, and power locks. The locking button being here in the center. And then you do have a power adjustable driver's seat, which is pretty nice too. And you have sort of bucket seats in the front, so you can take your corners a little sharper if you feel. So now sitting in the vehicle with it running, you can see that it's sitting at 77,339 kilometers. But then looking at the steering wheel, on the right side, you have your hands-free phone and radio controls, and on the left-hand side, you have your cruise control buttons down here. And then you have your buttons for your center screen here, where you can look at things such as your trip and fuel, so distance driven, time taken, fuel used, distance to empty, all that good stuff. And so you have your trip or 1 and 2, I should say, and then you have information and settings for some of your vehicle features, which is pretty nice. But then moving on to your center screen, your infotainment center, that is radio, Sirius, CD, let's see, Bluetooth, and USB, so you do have quite a few options there. And I believe it is also auxiliary from the looks of it. Yeah, so you do have quite a few options here for whatever you want to listen to, however you want to listen to it. One thing I should mention that I forgot to point out was there is rear sensors in this vehicle, so if you're backing up, they will alert you by beeping if there's anything about to impact the back of your car, so that's pretty nice. But then moving down, you have your climate controls here, very simple on 3 dials, and then your main shifter here, and your sort of hidden emergency brake. Then in the center here, you have a 12-volt power outlet, as well as your heated seats for the front, which have 5 settings, which is pretty neat. Then your cup holders with some light piping, the color of which can be adjusted up here by these buttons, so that's neat. You can cycle through a couple different colors. And then finally, your center compartment / armrest here, which does have a removable tray and is, somewhat spacious, and is host to your USB and auxiliary, so you can either charge your phone, I suppose, or plug in to listen to your music. As you can see, the console is somewhat driver focused, as there is this sort of ridge here, but it looks very nice with the red, I think. But then finally, looking up, you do have a nice sunroof to let in the sun, but that should cover our look at the interior. So now, if you're interested, feel free to give us a call at 250-563-8111, or just come on down to the dealership and have a look for yourself, and have a nice day.